showtime.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back with a sexy red lip for James Bond, baby. We are here to review No Time to Die. Yes, this is the final installment of our James Bond, Mr. Daniel Craig, as 007. The movie is directed by Cary Fukunaga. You may know him from Beasts of No Nation. The movie is starring, of course, Daniel Craig. He is reprising his last performance as James Bond. We have Ana de Armas, we have Romney Malik, we have Lee Sadu, we have Lashana Lynch, Ralph Fiennes, Naomi Harris, Jeffrey Wright, among many, many others. The movie is classified as an action adventure thriller, I guess. It clocks in at a whopping 2 hours and 43 minutes. Yikes. Yes, make sure you do not drink nothing before going to watch that movie. The synopsis reads, James Bond has left active service. His peace is short-lived when Felix Leiter, an old friend from the CIA, turns up asking for help, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain armed with a dangerous new technology. And that is all I'm going to say because this is a spoiler-free review. If you're new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad to have you. I watch movies so you don't have to. I'll tell you a little bit of the good, the bad, and a little bit of everything in between with no spoilers, of course. And I'll let you know whether or not you should know or go see it in theaters, which is exclusively in theaters as of today. Full disclosure, I am a casual Bond watcher. I have not seen the gambit of 25 films. I have not read no source material. I don't know nothing about nothing. Now I don't watch the Daniel Craig, and that's what you got here. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so full disclosure on that. So you're listening to someone who's watched all the films, all of the Daniel Craig films at least once. Okay. So yeah. So let's get into the good, shall we? Oh my God. The only thing that I could really start out with the good is that music. The intro. Baby. Billie Eilish, Hans Zimmer, he was in his bag when it came down to the score and the music. Oh my God. That music it did something for me in this one. It really did something to me. We've heard it before. It is stunning. And then bringing it together with the visuals of the intro. Mwah. Loved everything about the music. So, okay, so let's get into the meat and the potatoes of this. I think because this is a final installment, this review is going to be a little bit longer than normal. I usually try to cap it off at 7 to 10 minutes, but I think this one might run into 16-minute category. Please stick with me, y'all. Stick with me. I got a lot of things to say. Stick with me, okay? I think this movie really humanized the Bond character. A lot of times, when you think of Bond, you think of Playboy, you think of the Untouchable, you think of, he just is just another mission, another day, another Bond, that. But I really feel like that with this one, they actually was able to kind of piece all of the movies together and actually bring together a strong, cohesive story, which had a complete story arc. It wasn't your average run-of-the-mill Bond like I was already just describing. It was quite different. It was very much grounded. I believe each movie he was in a different space. Let me see. I appreciated them taking a big swing by showing that there are consequences and big stakes in this particular film and the overall story arc. The standout for this film for me, of course, if you did not know, is Miss Anna Diamas. She was fantastic. She really brought the feel. Once she got on screen, she really brought the essence of Bond to the film. Like it really felt like a Bond film once we got the introduction to her character. She was absolutely stunning, beautiful, beautiful, and badass, if I may add that as well. Okay. So the sad part about this is that she was not on screen nearly enough for me. But let me tell you, hands down, she killed it. She killed it in the role. She did the damn thing. She understood the assignment. Hands down, stole every scene that she was in. And yes, give me more. Give me more. Okay, give me more Anna Diamas. Okay, Leah Sado. Now listen. She was serviceable to me. It was something about her portrayal of this. It felt very, what do you call it? Like melodramatic or something. Like she was overselling it. But listen, she was the emotional tie in this movie that if you did not believe her role, that particular narrative that they're building, it maybe would not have been as effective as they wanted it to be. And I'll just leave that there. It's subjective, so you let me know what you thought about it. Lashana Lynch, she was terrific. She looked great. She was in good physical she was in good physical oh, she just looked good. She was nice and fit. She had a nice flair about her. I love the personality that she was giving, her outfits, the look, the shades. She listen, listen. She was doing it. She was doing it. I think the story handled her reasonably well, but I think she could have got a little bit more shine, like fleshed her out just a little bit more. Like maybe following her in her missions, like she was on a mission and Bond was on his mission, and they kind of met around in the middle, and they kind of intermingled a little, but I kind of wanted to see her what she would do on like on her own. But hey, this is Craig's finale, right? So there's that. Um Ralph Fiennes as M, he was good. He was cool. He knows the assignment. He does what he does. Ben Whitslaw and Naomi Harris, the two techies or the two sidekicks to Bond, they did a really, really good job. I really love what they brought with the tech and the knowledge. I hope to see them continue on in the franchise because they are really, really good. Jeffrey Wright. What you want to say about Jeffrey Wright, baby? Jeffrey Wright is Jeffrey Wright. He knows the assignment and he's gonna come and do what needs to be done. Okay. Christoph Waltz. I felt like he was somewhat of a waste in the movie. And if he wasn't in the movie, I don't think that the movie would have suffered at all, And I'll just leave that there, no spoilers. Romney Malik. Now we know he is a fantastic actor. We know his ability. He is very well capable of being a great villain, but I think it was just what he was working with. I don't know if it was the direction. I don't know if it was the script. I don't know if it was his portrayal of the character. But I guess he did what he could do with what he had. He really started off really strong. Like I told you, the intro took a liberty where it wasn't really about Bond. It was about some other characters, and so fantastic. Started out fantastic, but somewhere along the line, the execution was lacking. He does not hold a candle to Javier Bardem or Mads Mikkelsen. Okay, so yeah, there's that on that. The action was phenomenal. Great wide shots, beautiful blocking, color correction, the extravagant landscapes. I guess it was in the south of France, Italy, or something like that. I mean, it was great. The set pieces, oh my god, the boat, jet, submarine, whatever that joint was, baby, it was tight. It was like, hey, I was like, oh my god, it was, ooh, it was so clean, it was so slick. Oh my goodness. Anyway, the humor and the one-liners was there, the charisma was there, the over-the-top tech was there, the Easter eggs were there. Like, check, check, check. Like, we're checking off all the stuff that we need in the Bond formula, right? But the sex, not so much. Are you here for sex? I'm always here for a good sex scene, baby. You know, you ain't heard it from me though. I really appreciated a more grounded approach to the finale. It felt more emotional, yes, and I think that is where it's going to rub people the wrong way. Yes, it's a huge risk going against the Bond formula, but I think it was worth it with trying to wrap up his story in more of a meaningful way. And so, yeah. All right, that's it for the good, y'all. That's not it, because I really could gush over this film. This film was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Now we're gonna move on to the bad. The the runtime was one of the most glaring things I had to complain about in this movie. I felt like it was just shy of about 3 hours, and I felt it. Not like I was bored or anything, not like it just had any lulls or anything. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just the shifting, the constant shifting in the chair, because I didn't have recliners. I wasn't IMAX, but we were sitting straight up, and so it was just the constant shifting, the stretching, and looking at the watch, stuff like that. Also, if the runtime is going to be that long, I believe that there are some things that could have been explored a little bit more. At one point, I felt like the story got a little convoluted, with the double cross, and then I also felt like, maybe this is something I wasn't remembering from one of the other installments. And there were a few times where I felt like people outsmarted Bond, and I really didn't feel like that is a characteristic of Bond. But anyway, I was just like, okay, we went with it. Sometimes you need conveniences of the story to get you where you need to go. The villain story was interesting, but it felt like it was somewhat small in the grand scheme of things. I didn't feel the immediate threat. I saw the potential of the threat, and it started out really good in the beginning of the movie. But somehow during the execution, and when we moved to different places and landscapes of where this whole operation was taking place, somehow it got smaller in scale as we moved on throughout into the third act. And it just didn't sell me on the global threat of what it really was. So yeah, like I said, with Rami Malek and all that stuff. So that is a little bit more context of the threat and his role in the threat, and how it just kind of like petered out. Ooh, like, deflating the deflated balloon. So before I give you my overall thoughts on No Time to Die, why don't you take a moment and follow me on my social media? It's right there. Okay, so my overall thoughts of the Daniel Craig's run of the infamous James Bond 007 character. I think it was a great run, which left us with some entertaining, some satisfying, and some emotional weight. While it took some huge swings, which worked for the most part for me, I do see it being quite divisive among the fan base. The music was fantastic. The action was spectacular. Acting wise, Craig, he gave it his all. He left it on the stage. Bravo to Daniel Craig, Cary Fukunaga, Hans Zimmer, Ana Diamas, Jeffrey Wright, and the countless others to this Bond's final installment. I give Bond No Time to Die 4.25 out of 5 stars, and definitely recommend that you go see it in theaters in either IMAX or Dolby, if at all possible. It was really, really worth it. Okay, you guys. All right, you guys. I have to get out of here. It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what's your rankings. I'm gonna leave my rankings. No, matter of fact, I'm just gonna leave my rankings now. I have Casino Royale number 1, Skyfall number 2, No Time to Die number 3. What is the other one? Spectre number 4, and Quantum of Solace number 5. Okay, so that is my ranking. You let me know what your ranking is in the comments, and we can chat it up down in the comments section. All right, let me know what you think of the review. Let me know what you think of the movie. Leave it down in the comments. I want to talk. Let's talk. No spoilers, please. All right, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.